Yo, so this video is a little bit different than what I normally do on this channel, you feel me? Like, I've been doing my best to bring y'all that comedy heat. I'm slanging that heat rock, you feel me? But, you know, that shit takes time, and it's like, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna keep doing that, so don't worry, don't cry your little eyes out. But I like to upload a little bit more frequently and show y'all a little different sides of me. Like, I haven't really done a more loose concept, unscripted video since my Bleach videos. So it's like, you know, recently I've been bringing y'all more structured type shit, and this is more of just a rant because I felt like I had to get this off my chest. So if y'all fuck with this type of stuff, you know, let me know. I could definitely keep doing this in conjunction with my other style of videos. So, you know, let me know what y'all think, and let's get into the video. I often see misconceptions about Fullmetal Alchemist, and I'm tired of it. Like, it's so obvious what this story is about, yet somehow people still get it wrong. A lot of people would say that this series is about two brothers and their journey of redemption, righting their wrongs and coming to terms with the harsh world that they live in. Well, those people are wrong. It's obviously a story about an interdimensional Nazi invasion and the Aryan Alchemy brothers' heroic battle to crush Hitler's forces of evil. Like, how do people not get that? It's so fucking obvious. Nah, but in all seriousness, I just had to make a video on Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 because that shit was bugging. Like, I actually thought this was the canon version until after I finished it. The ending was so catastrophically bad that I had to Google this shit just to make sense of it. And to my dismay, I found out that only the first 20 episodes were canon. So if I wasted my time watching this bullshit, best believe I'm gonna waste your time talking about it, cause misery loves company and all that. Now, to be fair, I actually love the beginning of this version. When it comes to the story, character development, and emotional impact, I think the 03 version is a lot better than Brotherhood, at least at the beginning. But this show started showing the cracks in its armor around episode 40, and from there it just plummeted into nonsense. When they started assassinating my boy Alphonse's character, I knew it was over. Like, why in the hell did they make this nigga so stupid and immature? Like, Ed just finished digging up his mother's grave to get the bones to weaken the sloth homunculi, and right when he's about to kill her, Al jumps in like Mr. Save-A-Hole, talking about, "No, Ed, she's our mom, don't kill our mom." Like, nigga, is you stupid? This bitch has been trying to kill you this whole fucking series. You've seen her turn her body into water and twist her head around like Reagan McNeil, and you still think she's your mom? Like, I get that he's 14, but come on. You ain't no regular kid. You've seen a nigga fuse his 8-year-old daughter with a Cocker Spaniel. You've seen war and death and all type of shit. You see shirtless niggas flexing trying to make you feel better when you a fucking 14-year-old in the hospital. Like, get your shit together and let Ed do what he gotta do. And he's the whole reason why this shit started going downhill in the first place. Cause when Scar was fighting the demolitions expert alchemist, I don't know his name, but I'll put a picture up, Al jumped in and stopped Scar from killing him. Like, this nigga's a psychopathic murderer with no remorse, and you trying to save him? I'm sorry, but some niggas just gotta die, and he was definitely one of them. And what happened after Al saved him? He tried to detain him, but of course that ain't work, so the nigga gets loose and uses his bomb-making alchemy to destroy Scar's arm and turn Al into a bomb starting from his legs. So now Al laying there like a BBW crying like, "Oh brother, where are you?" I'll tell you where he is. He's in an underground tunnel fighting for his life against this evil homunculi bitch that you think is your mom for some fucking reason. So now Scar gotta sacrifice his arm just to save Al when he ends up turning him into the Philosopher's Stone as a byproduct. And instead of learning his lesson, Al disobeys his brother and meets up with this Shao Tucker nigga who looked like Brian Griffin was fused back to back with an adult male. Like, this nigga talked like he went to a concert the night before. Oh, out of breath, lost his voice ass nigga, talking about, "Oh, my Nina, I'll make a new Nina that's even more perfect than the old one." Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? So Tucker ends up using Al like a fleshlight to try to bring his daughter back. And sidebar, why does no one kill this man? He's obviously lost his marbles. He has a fish tank filled with clones of his deceased daughter that he fucking killed. Like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, that's when the fight with Sloth happens, and because Al stopped Ed from killing her, she takes over his suit of armor and makes him fight Ed, and after that, Envy captures Al. Like, all this could have been avoided if Al just wasn't a dumbass. And why do they do this nigga Wrath so dirty? Like, he's over there when Ed was fighting Sloth, and after Al throws the bones out the window like the big bitch that he is, Wrath picks it up and like puts the bones in his chest so that Ed can't get it and use it to kill Sloth, because for some reason he thinks Sloth is his mom. So he over there like, mom, I'll save you. And it's like, Al thinks that's his mom, Wrath thinks that's his mom. Bitch, that's no one's mom. mom. She got no reproductive organs. That's a fucking incomplete human. She's a homunculi. Like, she could turn into a viscous fluid. Like, what is wrong with these people? So anyway, fucking Ed is just trying to save the day. Like, this boy has been traumatized. He fucking destroyed his brother's body and had to fuse him with a blood ritual like the Hollywood people to a suit of armor, and then he fucking is missing half of his limbs. Now he sees this kid that has half of his limbs. He has to deal with his teacher that is missing like the bottom half of her organs because she tried to bring her baby back.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
And he's just trying to get the body back for his brother. He's trying to like erase the memories of this fucking like monstrosity that he turned his mom into. Now he had to dig up his mother's grave and try to use her bones to kill the replacement bitch of a mother that he has now. And now these two motherfuckers are getting in his way. So I'm just like, god damn, like, could you give this nigga Ed a break? Fucking Wrath runs in and he hugs Sloth, but because he hugs Sloth, he like fuses himself to her with alchemy because he can't control his alchemy, and then he like paralyzes the bitch because he still got her remains in him. And so Ed is just like, I mean, I'm sorry, but you kind of did this to yourself. So he turns her into a gas and the bitch just like literally evaporates out the way, like look like a LeBron James pre-game ritual, all that dust in the air and shit. And so now he distraught. He is out of it. He's like, oh my god, you killed my mom. And it's like, Izumi's there, like, you could go make up with her. It's probably not what you want to do, but it's what you should do. But he over there crying about his mom and shit. So fast forward, they got Owl in this fucking blood ritual circle, and they're trying to use him to give this bitch Dante a new body. And Dante over there sexually harassing Rose, like giving her inappropriate massages like she Hisoka or something like that. And she like, you know, oh, Ed, Rose loves you and you love Rose. And Ed's like, I never said that. I thought my love interest was supposed to be Winry. She like, nah, we wrote that out in this version. So he's supposed to be with Rose, and she wants to take over Rose's body so she could fuck him because she ain't get to fuck his dad anymore because his dad left her for Ed's mom. So she trying to like pass it on to the son. Like, this bitch 700 years old. Like, this like the most extreme version of pedophilia. But anyway, they end up using Rose's baby to open the gate or some shit like that. And when they open the gate, I forget why, but Wrath gets caught in it, and they end up like ripping the arm and leg that belongs to Ed off of his body. So now that nigga like missing an arm and a leg. And before that, Envy beat the shit out of this nigga because he's just a fucking child that misses his mother, and they're just like, shut up, and he won't shut up. So like Dante give Envy the little like Mexican head nod that they do in the prisons, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, go get that nigga, you know what I'm saying. So she over there just bump, it's off screen, you just hear like she just beating the fuck out this nigga. They end up opening the gate. So after he got pummeled like Naruto did by the Cloud Ninja, and then he go on the other side of the gate and they take his leg and arm. So now he missing that. Is the he over there bleeding out like Goku after the Vegeta battle. They just did him hella dirty, and then like they just leave him there, like and then I think Winry ends up giving Wrath like a mechanical arm and leg at least, and then he just like runs off into the forest like fucking Jungle Book ass nigga, you know what I'm saying. Like somebody help this kid. And don't get me started on the movie Emperor of Shyamalan, M. Night Shyamalan, Emperor of Shambhala, whatever the fuck it's called. They got Nazis and CGI in the same movie. Mind you, this is supposed to be anime, and it's like, I was willing to forgive you for one of those things, but CGI, that's going too far. And they brought my boy Hughes back and made him a Nazi, like what the fuck? And then they made him betray Ed and turn him into the government. Like, they straight up took the most beloved guy in the series and just speed ran his character assassination. And so in this movie, the Nazi party opens the gate to Ed's world and invades, but they get their ass beat by the alchemist. But by opening the gate, it gives Ed and Al a chance to reunite, so they both end up going back to interdimensional Germany, and the movie ends by foreshadowing their inevitable clash with Hitler and the Nazi party. Like, fuck, my brain is so tired from trying to explain all this nonsense. So basically, this series goes from a couple of brothers in their journey to right their wrongs to an interdimensional battle between Nazis and alchemists. So my final conclusion, just watch Brotherhood. Yo, if you like this video, I got others like it on my channel. Go check them out and make sure to drop me a like and subscribe, because you know I'm here to stay. Real niggas elevate and motivate. We don't dissipate, you feel me?